Peace, future masters of your craft. You are now tuned in to the KBGBF podcast. I am your host, A. Eula, and with me always is the big homie he himself, Uncle Vito.
That's right.
We will be discussing everything from entertainment
Check.
to community development
Check.
and how to secure that bag and much more.
Know that.
You can catch us on Instagram at KBGBF_LLC, Facebook, Anchor, and many other platforms. So stay tuned, and we're gonna get you right. People.
Yeah.
You are at the KBGBF, and we have another super special guest.
That's right.
Today, we have brung out the secret weapon. Today, we have a real treat. We have Masiyah Blue from Blue's Art Room in the building.
Hi.
Yeah, man. She is also the director of our art program with the KBGBF. She also do some cool stuff with the dance, and pretty soon we're gonna have a little program for the kids, teach them how to do like expression, dance through expression. Is that it? Because I was trying to explain about you what you and Auto do. Like it was crazy, right? She also like I told y'all, man, I got a secret weapon in the kids' nut, man.
Mm-hmm.
She does some crazy cool paintings from like hand paintings.
Oh God, yes,
with
yes.
the canvas and the easel. What was that dude back in the day with the fro?
I forgot his name. Yeah, he was like he was that dude.
Yo, so we got Masiyah Blue in here, man. She is.
Yeah. Where can they find you on social media?
My art page on Instagram is at Blues Art Room. Just like that, nothing else, no caps, no underscores, nothing. That's
Awesome.
where I post all my paintings, photography, videography, stuff like that.
Awesome sauce. Are you on Twitter or Facebook also?
I do have a Facebook. It's Masiyah Renee, and my Twitter is Masiyah_Blue. I don't really post a lot of art stuff on there, but if you want to follow me, that's cool.
Definitely.
Always cool.
I'm talking about, listen, this woman is so talented. It is not funny. I'm talking about, without her, there probably wouldn't even be a KBGBF. I'm like, from the logo to the shirts.
I got the shirt on today.
You gotta check the shirt.
Yes.
Yo,
I'm loving it. I love the colors.
Just like words can't even explain it, bro. I'm talking about, you give her some ink or some, what was that stuff that we just went to go get from Michael's? The yarn, was it yarn?
Yeah, the yarn.
So for the crocheting to make the tops, you gotta check out Blue's Art Room, bro. If you're not in tune, you gotta get in tune. Pretty soon we're gonna do some cool stuff with some sneakers. We'll be taking all your orders because guys, ain't no nation like
a donation.
All right. So today we're gonna do something a little different, man. You know, like we can't go without speaking up and voicing our opinion and really just talking out to some of our future masters of their craft or whatever. And we're going to touch on a couple of things. I know this is Road to the Bag, so, we try to talk about entrepreneurs and minority business owners and all these different platforms so we could explain how to get to the money so we could turn into a superpower. That's the goal. But certain things cannot be ignored. And what happened in Kenosha is ridiculous. Now, you got all these different sides, like that chief. What's his name? I can't pronounce that junk. Meniscus?
I think that's his last name.
Or
yeah.
Some goofy junk, that clown. Chief of police over there in Kenosha talking about how, if people would have followed curfew, people wouldn't have got nailed. Or what's his name? Kyle Rittenhouse. There we go. Rittenhouse or Rittenhouse or
Rittenhouse.
Goofy little 17-year-old boy running around with an AR on his chest, and murdered a couple of people, and not even a couple people. Man.
He murdered 2 and injured 1.
Murdered 2 and injured 1.
Yeah.
And walked past the police. They yelling, "Yo, he just shot somebody." Put up his hands. They let him walked past him,
Yeah.
made
Walked
it to
right
the
by.
house,
Went
and
straight
turned himself
home.
into the next day
Right.
at a protest for Jacob Blake.
Right.
And he ain't even have a grip. And they nailed him 7 times in the back for breaking up the fight. And they talk about he got a knife. Now he paralyzed in the hospital, handcuffed to a bed.
Word.
Yep.
So they going, and now they trying to talk about all these different small little details that don't have nothing to do, you know what I mean, that cannot, there's no justification for nailing them in the back 7 times.
Yeah.
And they tased him.
They tased him first.
They tased him first and then nailed him 7 times.
I mean, this is becoming the standard now, like in America. Like before, it was, kind of hush hush or swept under the rug, or but being that there's cameras everywhere now, you would think because of the cameras they would try to put some cut on it, but it's like they so comfortable. Yeah, they so comfortable. I mean,
they nailing us down left and right, and now I don't want to say the wrong thing because sometimes I could fly off the handle sometimes.
Right? Yeah, emotions get the best of us sometimes.
But bro, if we don't become a superpower and we don't start to become a real threat, when I say become a real threat, for a second, remember how everybody, a lot of activists was coming out saying we're gonna go dark, we're not gonna social media for a day, we're gonna have a blackout for the day, and then we had a lot of powerful figures talking about boycott this store, boycott. We need to boycott everything outside of us. You understand what I'm saying?
Agree.
Yeah.
As a people, as a culture, we are so talented. It's ridiculous. We don't really need to deal and do business with them. And when I say them, I'm not trying to say, look, I don't got nothing against no other race, but I'm black. So we got to look out for the cookout.
Absolutely.
We got to take care of home first.
Yeah.
So if we don't take care of home first, then
because that's it. Because that's their excuse for treating us like animals. Oh well, black on black. Like, come on.
There ain't no such thing as black on black crime.
Right.
It's just crime.
But that's their excuse. This is what they flying with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then what's that weirdo Tucker Carlson?
Yeah.
I can't. It gets frustrating even just bringing up these people's names.
But the funny thing is, I watch him sometime.
Okay.
And sometimes he'll say stuff that make sense to me, and then a lot of stuff he just rambles.
And he just fly off the handle.
Yeah.
But the only thing they doing is like soon as people started actually boycotting, like when Starbucks did that goofy. And when they noticed that black people together are starting to unify and starting to keep their money in the house, that's when they start, throwing out a Black Lives Matter. And, they just try to say just enough to keep the black dollar, right? Now, like I said, there is not one it's not somebody in your contact list knows how to do something that you need.
Right.
You like to be fly? You ain't got to go to Gucci. That KBGBF shirt is fire. I got the Trap Art shirt on.
Fact.
You got the Llewellyn. So if you getting fly, come on. When it comes to swag, we got that down pat. So we don't even got to go. It's somebody in your contact list that knows somebody who can do exactly what you need in our own culture. You understand what I'm saying? So my big thing is like this, nothing that this woman does not know how to do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I can be like an ox when it comes to anything else. Sometimes I think she got certain, how when you driving and you get a call and you could just press that one button and it say drive and call you back later.
Yeah.
I think she personally got certain things programmed. So when I call, because as soon as I call, I try to FaceTime her and she don't answer, I just wait. I'm like 5, 4, 3, bling, then the message come up, call you in a few minutes, I'm a little busy.
No, I just don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you.
No, I know you're not. No, I know that. Like, you can do no wrong in my eyes.
But big things come in small packages, and we appreciate you, and that's why we got you here today. So other folks can follow you and get a load of your work and appreciate you also.
Yes, definitely, because like you guys have to check out Blue's art room.
Yeah.
There is, and it's so much. It's different, you know. She opened my eyes to different things, like to different ways of looking at art and appreciating the value of her work, and a lot of the stuff she's not doing. She doesn't have access to millions and millions of dollars worth of machinery and things of that nature. No, everything is being done by hand with love, a paintbrush or a needle and thread. Or she did the posters for the KBGBF back to school drive that we doing.
Yeah,
She
awesome.
did that.
I saw a picture. Yes,
I actually threw it up on the gram. She actually sitting. I'm not telling her what I want to do. She's like, "All right, cool," and she just starts sketching.
Yeah, just got the flick of the wrist down pat. Word.
It just came to life. So please look into it. And the reason why I want to talk about art and everything and different cultures and bring Masiyah up here is to let you know. I don't know how to really put this. Like, there is somebody that know how to do something. Like, like Mo, Drunk Mo, he made the mask that glow up in the dark.
Word,
we gotta
fire.
check out.
Definitely gonna get him up here, yeah.
We gotta get him up here. You got an uncle that know how to probably build the house from the ground up. You probably know some unks from down the street that know how to do all your plumbing. Everything we need, we don't have to go outside of ours. And once they start to see that, then they'll put a little more respect on what we're doing. I'm only assuming. I'm not a psychologist or anything of that nature, but I'm telling you one thing. This is it's getting crazy out of hand. And this is all right. The Blake situation and this situation with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and all these different situations are just what we've seen.
Yeah.
Right.
Barry Deloach.
Oh my God.
What happened in Barry Deloach? You understand what I'm saying? Squally killed him. It wasn't this was years ago, so there wasn't the cameras. Shoot, I done got beat up by Squally.
We done all had bad. Man, listen. How old were you? I ain't mean to cut you off. How old were you the first time you got stopped and frisked?
Probably like 15, 16.
I was like 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so I already know. Like, this is just normal to happen in Newark and in New Brunswick and in Chicago and in New York. See, right now, but the crazy thing is we living in a digital age.
Yeah.
Right? We living in a digital age now. So everybody got a camera on their phone, their smartphone.
Right.
There's cameras everywhere. FBG Duck just got killed in the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And one of the busiest shopping, one of the richest areas in Chicago, got into a full fledged bang out, I think, and I heard it. I don't know. Allegedly, it was a grip that Jam Master Jade on him, or whatever, and whatever. But I say that to say, we got so much talent. So sometimes I know, like, a lot of people don't like to deal with certain people because of egos and different prides, and everybody want certain titles. But if you look around, we getting picked off. A lot of these different people in different cultures, they might not like each other, but when it comes to making a point and making a statement and actually conducting business, they all in. You understand what I'm saying? We can't be divided on certain things. We got to check our pride at the door.
Yeah.
And actually come together.
And it can be done. And if you don't believe it can't be done, look up Black Wall Street.
Yeah, and then, the two black bankers that I put up on
that just merged. Yeah.
And now, they got worth of like $1 billion worth of assets and different things like that, and making things happen. We have to come together to become a superpower, because if we all keep going at giant superpowers, but we are individuals and we're just small, they can ignore us. Yeah. It's almost like an ant trying to fight a pit bull.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? But if all the ants come together and make one giant Ant-Man type thing, you see how I always go back to comic books and stuff, make a giant Ant-Man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
We really could make some noise.
Yeah, and I think that it's really important to keep up with the social media, keep up with the posting. Like, for me personally, I've learned more about this situation going on, about my Black history in general, from Twitter than I've ever learned in school.
That's
which is
crazy.
insane.
And I think it's insane. And like I even had to like reach out to our uncle and he had him give me some books. And like I've learned so much this year than I've ever learned in school.
And that's nuts.
I think it's insane. And that's why I really am against the whole blackout thing or Blackout Tuesday, because if you hashtag it Black Lives Matter on that day when they're all blacking out, all the posts are gone. It's just black screens.
Oh.
So that's why even like I told my friends, like, don't post that. Like, it doesn't help.
Right.
All right, but how do you feel about boycotting different, like boycotting how Starbucks and different?
That I was with when they did. I forgot what day it was. It was a day where, or a whole week that they didn't shop at big retail stores, and
I'm feeling that.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, listen, I'm not trying to. I'm feeling it. I don't want to go to no giant. I don't really want to rock with all these big corporations, these Home Depots. When Sharif got a hardware store right down the street from me.
It's the
It
small
might-
businesses that are important, like the black-owned drive-in movie theater in Newark. Like I
that
plan on
is
going
awesome.
there.
Me too, yo.
I want to support.
Word.
Yeah, like
No.
that stuff's important.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, this is why you're right. Social media and different types of platforms like these are important. So that you tune in or whatever the case may be, so we can speak to each other.
Yeah.
Whereas though, listen, if I know the streets, so I know why certain drive-ins could be a little
Yeah.
little
Especially
risky.
depending on what area.
you know, when you're a street dude. So, but I'm not. Look, I feel like certain areas should be like sacred. Like, you know, even when it comes to street dudes, like it should be like a no war zone.
Kind of like how they did on The Wire, where they wouldn't do nothing on
Exactly.
Sundays.
Like
Yeah.
we gotta talk more. That's why I urge everybody to tune in. If you got a message, if you are part of the culture and you want to help us do something where as though we could try to look, it's people that I can't stand. And like I done lost friends and families, and I got hate in my heart when it comes to certain, you know, situations. And I don't get deep in the details, but I really feel like it's a bigger message. Beefing with you over a couple $100 or a couple $1,000,
Right.
It's
Like,
not worth losing our kids and losing. You know,
yeah, the picture's bigger
Yeah.
now.
more. Like we gotta figure it out now. The only way I feel like people only respect is the bag. When you listen, you know that phrase, money makes the world go round.
All the
I
time.
believe it, bro. I believe it when it comes in certain people's eyes, you know? Now, of course, when it comes to religion and, you know, ways of life and people's beliefs, you know, of course, I hold that higher than small change, than
Right,
five
right.
zoos.
Yeah.
But and sometimes you have to put what other people love in front of their face and snatch it away for them to get it.
Oh yeah.
And if this company is making billions of dollars, don't talk to me. Like, even with the NBA, you know, with them boycotting and everything, that's cool. And then you got certain people, I don't want to put too many people on blast, but you got certain announcers and ex-NBA players and talking about, well, you know, this is a business and the NBA done gave $300 million to, you know, to black organizations and to the culture.
Right.
Yo, bro, they throw away billions like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Billions.
Yeah.
So what's 300 million to making 7 billion a year? That's nothing.
That's a fact.
That's like if, like now, say if you making $500 a week and you lose 65 cents, you ain't gonna be pulling your hair out.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be pulling
That's a
your hair
fact.
out. But if they snatch away like $490 from you a week,
Oh,
now you
wait a
gonna
minute.
Understand?
Yeah.
And in order for like, yo, bro, we spend billions of dollars
on getting fresh. That's why you think
Everything
people follow
getting
our
fresh.
culture so much.
This is what
We
I'm
make
saying.
this look good.
This is why we urge y'all to come up. This is why we need people like you to come up and you know and talk about what you're doing and show us where to go. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where to
Word.
go? You like art? Cool. We've been raffling off a couple of the paintings that you donated. That Marilyn Monroe painting. We
Oh,
starting
man.
to get people starting to come in like that. She handcrafted. It's monochrome, right? Black and
Monochrome,
white.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's black and
See,
white
look, I be
monochrome.
remembering. You put me on, and the painting is so dope, bro. It's about like 2 feet by
Yeah.
like 1.5, 2 feet long, about 1.5 feet.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
a nice little piece to put up on the wall, and you know how women start to,
Mhm.
and some men, you know, start to jazzercise
And
and,
if you
get
want
their
to
feng
see it,
shui
if you want to
on.
see it,
You know,
where we go to see it?
Blue's Art Room. I have more up there too.
On Instagram.
On
Yes.
Instagram.
And we posted a couple on the KBGBF joint too.
Right.
You know, but Blues Art Room, you gotta check it out. And there's so many other platforms, and there's so many other people. I'm not just saying this so you know, it's not all about us. Bro, we
No,
want
it's
y'all
about
to come up.
everybody. It's about the whole cookout.
Listen, I don't care if you know how to invent shoestring. I mean, if you make shoestrings and you want to talk about how you came up and how you did it, come up here, please.
That's
If you,
right.
even if you got a message, I don't care if you're a motivational speaker. I don't care what you are. Please come up here. So people, well, we don't got millions and millions of viewers,
Yeah,
but we not yet. But we do have a following.
that's right.
And we want our following to see y'all work. So you might not have to go to IKEA. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You go to Lil Raheem.
Or Blues Art Room.
You understand what I'm saying? They know how to do it. These people know how to do it, and we should stick to our own so we can really, so they can really see that we really don't need y'all. Of course, you know, we're gonna have to rub shoulders with some of the higher ups, you know, because they got a head start on us. You know, what Malcolm X said, we ain't land on Plymouth Rock.
Yeah,
Plymouth Rock landed on us.
because something has to give. It says it's like it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, for the boy to be able to, he was comfortable after doing that to walk
Yeah.
past them. You know what I'm saying? Now,
And
mind
go
you,
home.
yeah,
Go to
and
sleep,
go
go to
home.
bed.
And just go to the
And who's
crib.
to say they might not even came looking for him because he turned
Yeah.
himself in, right? So my thing is like something is wrong in this society to where he's comfortable enough to shoot somebody, walk past the police, and go home. Meanwhile, we driving with our papers straight and still be nervous when police get behind us.
It ain't no secret what's going on. It ain't no secret what's happening. And then on top of that, you got certain big media platforms and people in hot, you know, that got the money and got the position to be a big voice, and police commissioners and chiefs that's trying to dress it up. Now you got certain people that's actually protesters that don't have a gun at all.
Right.
They
Yeah.
got posters, and you got people driving cars into them when they say certain things.
Yeah, come on,
like
man.
if a black person is smoking weed with junkies, a white person smoking weed,
They're
they
hippie.
hippies. You see how like they dress certain things up? You gotta learn the lingo.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, when you got people starting to say, "Oh, the reason," oh yeah, because what did one of these the dude I just named, Tucker, that clown,
Yeah.
that weirdo,
Carson Tucker,
yeah, Carlson Tucker, you know, saying that the police, because we're trying to
Tucker Carson.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Whatever, he's a goofy. So anyway, he was saying that because the whole defund the police movement is going on, that, you know, they're not really going to be there to help. So of course, this is the reason why young men, you ain't a thug. You feel me? 17 with an AR in your chest. And he was talking to the police beforehand. And the police asked him, what's this? Are you what is it? Is that lethal? Is that going to be lethal? I mean, is your ammunition lethal or non-lethal? Like, no, this is
Wow, they asked him that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
giving them bottles
on
of
the video.
waters and all
It's on
types
video.
of
That's
stuff.
insane.
Bro, he's talking to the police, and these are the people that's put in position to protect and serve.
Unbelievable.
Talking about
So
protecting
nobody
the
bothered to
property.
ask
He
if
was
it was
also
registered.
in the
Nothing.
police academy. Like, he was wanting to become a police officer.
This is crazy. And they talking about, yeah, he said, we are here to protect the property. So to protect property, you're willing to take lives.
Right.
So property is more important than lives, is what you're saying.
To the people who believe that, yes.
So
Yes.
this goes back to, because most of this property is built, America was built off slavery.
Yep.
That's a fact. This is a fact.
Yeah, absolutely.
We became a superpower off of slavery.
Yeah.
So basically, even when it comes down to certain things from the culture, everything that that most of these people are mimicking, the swag and different things of that nature that is selling. Like, come on, like the whole thing with the Byron Allen, when he was trying to sue Comcast.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
even though he backed out, he took the small change and backed out.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna get too deep into that, but it opened people's eyes to net neutrality and things of that nature.
Right.
That we have to notice how Comcast is making $1 billion a year, and you know, networks like Diddy Joint,
Oh,
Revolt, and different things of that nature is only getting millions of dollars.
right.
When they getting billions of dollars a year. We have to find a way to back each other and be a superpower, bro. I can't stress this enough. We need grinds like yours. I know
Word.
it's a slow process. You understand what I'm saying? But in order for you to become a superpower, we got to come to platforms like this or
And bigger.
different other media outlets, and everywhere that is somebody doing something that's helping us, we need to
Word.
get in tune with.
Word.
Yeah.
We need to get in tune with. We have to be accessible. We can't not want to deal with you because you might be, you're light skinned, I'm dark skinned.
Oh,
you know,
my
so you
God.
consider the pretty boy. We don't want to rock with you. Man, that's come
We
on.
wanna
This
get
is
into that.
water. That's light. That's minute. You know? That's nothing compared to the bigger. Come on, we want to get to the bigger bag. In order to get to the bigger bag, we got to make bigger moves.
Absolutely.
And we gotta open our eyes, man.
Yeah.
So we need grinds like yours. You understand what I'm saying? We need brains like yours, because, like, come on, bro. I'd rather have $1 billion brain, you know,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
in our organization.
Word.
We need them
Word.
brains. We have to protect them. Everybody always, praise the goon and the
Yeah.
one that'll knock you
Yeah.
out.
Word.
And the one that, you feel me, that look the flyest, and nobody want to praise the nerd in the background.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
we're definitely not calling you a nerd.
Not at
Oh,
all.
it's
You know
okay.
you're not a nerd. The swag is at an all-time high. Okay?
And if
So-
somebody calls you a
Thank
nerd,
you.
I'll knock them out.
so there we go. We need to have a balance. We need to have a balance. But if we do not praise intelligence on the same,
Yeah.
we want to praise the dude that got the illest crossover, or the sister that, got the best voice. No, we need to praise it all, equally.
Yeah. We got to do something else besides entertainment.
Yeah, like I said, how sometimes when we do the little polls or whatever, or what's the topic that you guys want to talk about for
Word.
hours, and we're going to talk about it, I get more posts about what happened at the red table,
Yeah, gossip.
or
sex.
what happened between with Kim Kardashian or Kylie and such and such, or this person broke up with such and such.
Yeah.
That's all cool, but no, I ain't doing it.
They ain't getting
I ain't
us
doing it
no
because
bread.
that's not going to help us get to where we need to be.
Exactly.
But we could talk for hours about how you do what you do. What inks you use, what inspired you, all these different things. These are important because they need to see that, because there's some things that that we're not hip to. is we see, we see rappers talking about grips in the videos and having them,
Right.
rare lasers and ladders and everything. We see these things that look cool. Don't get it twisted. I love rap. We do, what I mean?
Up off
We
of
get
it.
into that, and I love to hear about the struggle, but I also love to hear how you came out of the struggle. What did you do to get to where you at, and what are you going to do to get where you want to go?
So you know what? Let's hit it with the 5 dubs.
You want to hit it with the 5 dubs? Because look,
We can
Masiyah
start it
can
off.
talk about whatever she wants.
Yeah.
She can do. She, like I said, Masiyah does no wrong. She could have stole my oven, and I'm like, it's all right. I'll get another oven.
Word. So I mean, we can start. We can set it off. What made you get into art and everything? Like, what what inspired you? What made you say this is what I want to do?
Well, I've always, like, since I was little, have been painting, drawing, making something. Like, I remember being in my grandmother's basement and I was like, Grandma, can I have this fabric? She was like, okay. And I made a whole doll, like a whole rag doll.
Are you
Out of
serious?
fabric and yarn from the basement. Yeah.
That's insane.
So
How
just
old were
fabric
you?
and yarn.
I was maybe like 10,
10?
11.
Oh my gosh.
She had taught me how to sew like maybe a year before. And I was like, I just want to sew everything now.
That's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. Yeah, 10-year-old.
So I've been always making stuff. Like, I've always been creative.
Made your own doll.
I still have it too.
Oh, that's so you gotta post it. Now you gotta post it. When you get a chance, we need you to post it so people can see.
Okay,
like
I'll
because
post
it shows that you can do anything. And I feel like us as a people, we've always been super resilient.
Yeah.
Through everything. You know what I mean? Like you could give us a cup. We're gonna find something to
Make
put
the
in
best
there.
out of that cup.
Absolutely.
Gonna style that cup.
You know it.
Yeah, man.
Know it.
All right, so where do you go to find that inspiration? Because I know, like, when it comes to creating different things and being in tune with, how to do certain things, where do you go to find, like, your DIY? When you're doing your DIYs, you might not know certain things, so where do you go to find your info?
If I don't know how to do something or if I want to try something new, Google is literally.
Yeah, YouTube is
That's
the
it.
new universe.
Google knows everything.
But
Yeah.
thank God you ain't have to look for encyclopedias growing up. Jesus Christ.
What? I ain't doing all that. All right, cool. So now I also know, but see, I know that personally, because we're family.
Mhm.
Yes. So why did you? Oh, well, I know that you still do a lot of the dance. And
Yes, I do still dance.
Like super duper, like superhuman cheerleader. So why, like, what do you even implement, like, the art? Well, art and dance is like the same thing.
Yeah, dance is art.
Dance is art, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So with Blues Art Room, a lot of the stuff that you put up is, the projects that you did or whatever the case may be. Do you have any upcoming, like, footage of different types of dance that you have done? I know Auto do, but do you?
For dance, I haven't posted anything dance in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, dance and cheer is on my main page, which is mra.blue on Instagram. Since coronavirus, I haven't been able to go to the studio.
Yeah.
So we haven't really been doing much for that. No.
Okay, but you got a ton of older footage, right?
I do have a lot of old footage.
Bet.
Okay.
So please, that's MRA.BLUE.
Yes.
On the Grizam, and
That's
we can
right.
see that, right? So who was some of your inspirations? Who some of the people that inspired you to really go, like, to actually, because a lot of people dance and everything, you know, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
when it come to that camera and everything, it's like, oh, but like, who was your inspiration to make you just come out and be like, yo,
Yeah, who did you see
like,
like
this is
dance?
what
Like,
I
oh
can
my
do.
gosh,
Like,
she's so dope.
where
I
do you
want to
get a
do
load of this move?
Word.
Because I got some moves too. But some of the moves that y'all did do,
He got
you know-
Bruce Leroy moves. He
What?
ain't all
You
that.
bugging. You bugging. I'll stand on this table right now and get my boogie woogie on.
Well, I started cheer when I was 6, I believe. I
Mhm.
did Pop Warner, and then I moved to school and All Star Cheer. And my tumbling coach, his name is Kyle. He was amazing. Taught me literally everything I know, and I just remember I wanted to be just like him. Like I wanted to be as good as him. I
Shout out to
wanted to
Kyle.
do everything he does. So that's what got me to level 4, where I ended cheer, which is like the second to highest level in cheer. And for dance, so my college that I go to Middlesex County College. They don't have like a football team or a cheer team. So I was literally just walking from class and I saw a flyer for dance auditions.
Mhm.
And it happened while I was in class. So I
Mhm.
ran to the dance studio and I was like, hi, like, I want to dance. Can I dance? And she was my dance teacher, Miss Amy, and Nick, one of my choreographers. He was like, yeah, sure. Like, come dance with us. So then Nick made up this little thing and then I danced and they were like, we love you. Like, please
Super
come
cool.
dance with us.
All right, so
Super
you never danced before, so you
I
didn't know
never
like the
danced
name of the
before
different moves,
aside
like
from cheer.
the curtsy or the Q-tip.
Yeah, no.
Right.
No. This was like 2 years ago, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no.
and you just nailed it.
I never was a dancer before. And
Oh, you
I
just
just
went
loved
for
it.
it.
Yeah, I just did what he did and he was like, yes, please come dance. And I was
That's
like,
fly,
Oh,
man.
so
I
you're a
love to
fast
dance.
learner then.
I pick up, well, cheer also, we do a lot of choreography. So like I've grown up having to learn choreography really fast.
Okay. All right, like bring it on.
Yeah.
My joint.
Some of the
Spirit fingers. And all
Oh, no,
that.
yeah. Those dance choreographers are intense.
Yeah. All right, so cool. All right, so let me ask you a question. Well, of course I'm asking you a question, but let me ask you this, right? How
can I ask you something right quick?
absolutely.
I want to know, what's your end game? What's the overall goal? Where you
Yeah.
trying to get to with all this? Do you want to open up a big art gallery? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I
what's
actually
exactly
really
you trying to
do. I really want to open up like an art gallery, dance studio type thing, just somewhere where people can come and just do what they love and
Right.
express themselves in any way that they can and like come together and share ideas and just do art together, any form of art, whatever you love to do. But for the most part, I just love creating.
Right.
Like it's just something I've always loved. I love learning new things, learning new ways to create things. Like it's just what I love to do.
That's beautiful, and we definitely need that because some people are so
Ever.
anything that makes us uncomfortable, we don't even want to try
Tend to
it.
shy away
Yeah.
from.
Exactly.
Or anything that might not seem popular to a certain
Other
crew
folks.
or whatever the case may be. They were like, nah, that junk is corny. But
yeah.
like, I want to say, like, because there's so much money. There's so much money to be made. That's an entertainment that, you know, you got Broadway plays and all these different things that can
Right,
show
right.
cats and all of these type of
Yeah.
musicals that need people like you, or they need people to really bring that talent out that we have that most
Right.
people
And it's
possess,
different.
you know.
And
But
it's different.
like, so what would you? But see, what like my thing is this: like, what do you say to try to like? See, you was already creative. It was already, you know, you already found your niche early. You said 10 years old, you was already sewing, making your own, you know,
Yeah.
dolls and different things like that. What do you say to the people that you see the skills into? Like, how do we persuade them to try these different things? You understand what I'm saying? How to come into this world and to see like it's money in this, you know? It's money in this that we can be generating a whole new level of wealth to our hood. Cause some of the most talented people on earth are in the wildest places.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, even in the
absolutely.
Who's Cal, it was this poppy dude that could make anything that you need. From a radio out of a locker and a broke Walkman to, you understand what I'm saying?
back to
There's
the
gold in the
resiliency.
ghetto. That's why I
Yeah.
always say hashtag find gold in the ghetto. We
Mhm.
have it here. So what do we say to, you know, that young person's growing up that got the moves but don't know that this, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what do we say to them?
I mean, the most you can do is like just let them know that you see it in them. They're good. They can do it. Let them know that. But that's also something that they have to fall in love with or figure out on their own. Like my mom tells me all the time, like, you need to go do this. Like, you can make so much money, like this, and that. But
Right.
me, when I'm like painting, like, I can't just go and like do something. Like, I have to be in that moment, in that headspace to
zone.
be able to make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to be able to want it, and they have to do it on their. It's something they have to do on their own.
Okay. And you said earlier that places that you went to find out how to do these things was like Google and stuff. Now, for those who's, you know, because, you know, everybody's on the ground. Everybody's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Everybody's on some.
It's life. It's a part of life now.
Well, of course, you can always go to Blues Art Room. Do you have any DIY projects that you got footage of on your pages?
I don't have any DIYs, but if you guys want some, I could definitely make some.
You know, we
Awesome.
needed some because I
Awesome.
wanted
Totally
you
do
to record
that.
when you made that shirt that you
I
have
recorded
on.
me printing it.
All right, cool. So we definitely got to put that up on your page, our page.
I can
whatever.
tie dye
Word.
more.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh
you
yes,
will.
you will be tie-dyeing
Yo,
more.
did you start on the hats? Because we're gonna have the dad has that she got this crazy idea that we're gonna do like the bleaching.
Yeah, I want
project,
to
and
bleach
then we're
effect.
gonna do the logo.
I did not because I need to get bleach.
All right, we got to grab up some.
Yes.
We will grab some bleach.
We got to grab up some supplies.
Yeah.
All right, so that will be the next thing that comes up. We definitely, basically, what I want to stress, I cannot stress enough, is that we respect. Oh my God, we respect your grind, acknowledge it, but not only do we respect it,
We need it.
we need
We
it.
really do.
We really
Thank
need
you.
it. And this is why I'm so thankful that you came up, because I know that, well, I keep you crazy busy, but for your own side projects, and grandma got you doing some projects, and then
Yeah.
you also helping out Tweet from
Yeah.
Natural Tea. And she
Right, and
got,
I saw that picture. It was
oh my
fire.
God.
I'm like,
She was like,
yo.
yo,
Thank you.
oh man, I remember like it was yesterday. Tweet was like, I don't know if what I want to do for the poster for the back to school program drive that we doing or whatever, because you know we partnered up with Natural Tea.
Natural Tea.
Natural Tea. Tea by Tweet at It's Natural Tea.
Yes.
No, it's natural _ T on
Okay.
Facebook and
Instagram.
and please check her out, man.
Word.
She
I got some of the
It's
oil.
real
She keep
cool.
my beard shining,
Boy,
man.
keep
I
the
put it on in the
beard
morning
going.
and like all the way up to the end of work, I'm still shining when I step out. Like,
Yes,
word.
yes, her cosmetic lines that she got going on, these hair care products. She got some bonnets coming out. She got that.
She just did the
that leave-in
conditioner.
conditioner.
Yeah.
That thing smells and feels amazing.
I
It's
gotta
like
check that out.
got the little tingling
that
thing
out.
going on. You know, I'm like her tester, so man, I'm straight. So there's so many different Black platforms and different things that we're doing as a, you know what I mean, culture that needs to be heard and needs to be seen. So
Yes.
if y'all got anything, if y'all don't get in
I'm gonna
contact
be
with
putting
us,
up posts on the Facebook and on the gram. You know, we definitely be looking for more ladies to come up too. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to come up, like
definitely,
whatever
we
you
want
got
all.
going
I don't
on.
care if what you is. You could be half dog. You know, half Black, half Spanish, half dog. If you got any ideas or anything that can help inspire, motivate, and help with the cause to bring us all together, become a superpower. So we do not have to, I don't want to say deal with the supremacy and all that goofy stuff, because there's no way around that. We're going to deal with it regardless. But at least to make them put a little more respect on our name. You understand what I'm saying? To make people hesitate before they do certain things, because they know they're going to leave. Like, for example, with Washington. with the football team. Now it's just Washington football team.
Right.
Because them sponsors and stuff start pulling out. Once Pepsi starts pulling out and all these different people start pulling out. Now they like, because remember the owner was like, I'm never gonna change my name. We're gonna be the Redskins forever. Well, forever came.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that bag, once that bag gets snatched away from some of these people,
they respect that bag.
They put a little respect on your name. They still can hate us. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, your opinion is your opinion. You don't like me, I'm cool with it.
Word.
You understand what I'm saying? Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't make me feel threatened.
Say that
because
again.
we're a little bit different in North. You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
Aggression will be matched. You know? So I'm just saying though, bump all that. What I'm saying is this. If we can come together, look, how we came together, Blues Art Room, Natural Tea, MO Sound Group, all of these people push buttons. We had a nice little conversation. He's like, listen, I know, you know, paying for a lot of stuff gonna be a little, hard for you, whatever, because we doing it ourselves. We don't got big big companies behind us. It's all us doing it. So
donations.
He said, listen, I don't do favors. I gotta put that out. Push button, do not do favors. But he will be flexible he looked out for the cookout. You understand what I'm saying?
Long story short.
And we need everybody's help to look out for the cookout. So people like Masiyah could be seen more, so you can see the talent that's in our community.
Right, you can just see her blossoming. She got the glow, man. She got the Bruce Leroy glow.
When she
when he started doing all
the and the fit. I'm like,
you just see.
I'm changing.
Word,
I'm going to change right now. Hold up, before we come to the show, I got to go see La from Trap Art. I went.
Shout out to him.
Right. He got the spot over there in Irvington. He got his clothing line and stuff coming out of. He got his they got their clothing line. Him Hoff. Oh man, Mars Hoffa. That's my heart, bro. They doing their numbers over there in Trap Art. They got it in a couple of spots. I went to the what is it? Sneaker Express. Right there on Springfield Avenue in Irvington.
Yeah.
Right there in Irvington Center. I went to go I had to go get some more Trap Art joints. So I got
I'm really feeling the Biggie and Tupac joint,
Biggie
man.
and Pac joint with the Trap Art. Then I grabbed the Mike Tyson joint. So I had to lower back up. La always keep me super fly. I appreciate La. I appreciate what they doing over there in Trap Art. Oh, but the KBGBF line about to come out.
Yes,
hats,
sir.
Shirts, we're gonna have hoodies.
Yes, sir.
I don't care, draws.
So
I don't care,
we
whatever
gonna be
you
looking
into.
for y'all to know
we gonna
better and
figure out
go
a way
better with
because
us.
we have somebody with Masiyah's talent. We got Masiyah on the squad.
And matter of
we
fact,
need people like that, and they need to be bigged up. Don't just big up me and Vito because we're just so devilishly handsome.
right.
And we make the KBGBF look
The charm is
like
just
an HBO
no.
special.
I wanted to ask Saya, with everything that you've been doing, how long have you been doing all of this?
All my life.
So that sums that up.
Yeah.
Since I could walk, talk, move.
You're 20 now, right?
I'm 20, yes.
So that's at least 10 years.
I asked you that to ask this. During everything that you've been doing, like bro said, sometimes people that may not be the coolest to some people, right? How do you deal with haters or people who try to poke fun, like, oh, that's corny what you doing, or this, that, and the third? How do you deal with that, and have you ever dealt with it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely was not the most popular girl in high school.
But you was like one of the head cheerleaders, though.
I was captain of the cheer team. I was.
Well, how did that work out?
Yeah, like what?
Nobody claims that.
I went to their parties. I just didn't vibe with that crowd, so I huddled into my own little group of friends who are also an amazing, wonderful people of artists.
Right.
So I just I don't really give it too much attention.
Right.
I don't really care what other people say because I love what I'm doing.
No doubt.
I know my stuff is dope.
And plus your cousin and your uncle is me and Vito,
Yeah.
so it's like.
And I have plenty of people who do love what I do, who want me to make stuff for them, who want me to do my art.
That's the key.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
that's what I
Surround yourself
focus
with who
on.
love what you do.
Word.
That's what I focus on. I don't focus on people. I don't care. They're not relevant.
Because at the end of the day, once people start to see your vision, that's when they're going to want to jump on the
bandwagon.
the blue train.
No doubt.
You know?
No doubt.
And then you're gonna
I've definitely
get a
had
pretty
people like
crappy
that
seat.
too.
What, to
You
try
know?
to jump on the train after
Yeah.
you started popping?
Yeah, after they saw what I could actually do, they were like, "Oh, can you like make me this?" And I was like,
Oh,
"No."
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Called my stuff
No,
flag.
but next time,
No.
don't say no. Just put a, like, okay, yeah, sure. Just make sure you Zell me about
A gazillion,
$7 project.
bazillion dollars.
Because look, we ain't gonna turn down. I ain't saying that people can't, support the movement.
Word.
Because like I say, at the beginning and at the end, there is no nation like a donation.
That's right.
That is a physac. So you want to help the cause, come on, help. But just don't hurt the cause, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. People always want to try to, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool. You don't like what Masiyah is doing, it's cool.
Yeah.
Don't support it.
Right. Go on about your business.
Yeah,
Word.
go on about your business, but don't hate on it. Don't try to downplay somebody
Word.
for trying to get to that next level. And it's obvious that you are a rocket. It's only a matter of time. Please, like I said, go see for yourself.
Yes, please. What's the
Blues Art
At
Room.
Blues Art Room, BLUESARTROOM.
That's right.
Go get into
Go
it.
on,
Blues
come
Art
through.
Room, man. It's
And if
there.
they give you any other trouble, you point them out. I put them in the full Nelson.
That's what I'm saying.
Fair
I'm about
hug.
to get real now.
Word.
I'm just saying, look. So, I just want us this segment was a little different, but like I said, we're our own bosses, so we can really do what we
do
want.
what we want to do.
You
okay?
don't like it, who cares? You're not going to stop us from getting this message out. If you can help us to keep this message going, cool. You got our information, man. Catch us at kbgbf.org. That's the website.
Yes.
KBGBF _LLC
LLC on
on
Instagram.
Instagram. Know Better Grow Better Foundation on Facebook. Uncle Vito 120.
The big homie Stomp.
Yeah, the big homie Stomp. You got Blues Art Room and MRA.BLUE on the gram.
Yeah.
What's the Twitter joint again?
Masiyah _Blue. MASIYAH _BLUE.
Now I have exposed y'all to my secret weapon. If you think for 1 second that you're going to try to backdoor me to steal,
I'm not going anywhere.
Blue, you're going to have a rude awakening because
And I will be
she's
standing
already
at the
a part of
door.
the KBGBF, so you will have to look out for the cookout.
That's right.
No, I'm just joking, man. Please get in tune with her, and we're going to continue to keep bringing super dope guests like Masiyah up here.
Yes, plenty more guests to come. And if anything,
look,
if anything that y'all didn't get out of this episode, we are not promoting division. We are promoting more so unity. And that's for all of us to come together, brown skin, dark skin, light skin. You know what I mean? We have to stand together. If you know the climate and the temperature. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, absolutely. But I just was speaking to the specific cookout. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still a lot of us, like you said. I don't mess with him because he dark skinned. I don't mess with him because he light skinned. We gotta cut that out.
If you want, bro. You're gonna get left in the past, bro. I'm telling you, like pretty soon, America is gonna be majority minority. That's a fact. I mean, and you got the people like the white supremacists and the haters that's trying to to eradicate that. This is why you have these mass shootings in churches down south. Shoot up a church,
it's unbelievable.
Bro.
Like
you call yourself. Never mind.
It's not
I'm
even
not gonna
human.
get into that.
Word.
But you got your own religious beliefs. I'm sure of it. That in no way of life I can't see nobody's God telling you to kill other side because they dark skin or because this person is light skin. And no
this
book,
person
not
believe in
Quran,
Judaism, right?
Not in the Bible, the Torah, you name it. Now, if you into some type of devil worshiper, whatever, that's your business. But come on, taking lives, that ain't cool. Because eventually people gonna start getting angry. And then what happens when you got 2 million angry black people with AR strapped on their chest? Come on, we're gonna lose. And you got other countries like, China and all over here that's sitting there, or Russia and
Yeah, they
things of that
laughing at
nature,
us. They
just
laughing.
waiting
Yeah.
to pounce.
Word,
Because
word.
when you got, weak links inside your circle, you understand what I'm saying? People that's not our allies will expose that.
Absolutely.
But it's cool. Nobody want to believe that. All right, cool. So look, we have to take care of home. Black and brown need to take care of home. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying whites can't be a part of the movement. No.
Right.
Basically, what I'm saying is, if you want to help build this world and become a superpower, we gotta ease up on the hate.
Word.
And crank up the love.
Spread love.
You understand what I'm saying?
Not hate.
Spread love, not war, because wars cost money.
Word.
And this is what I'm saying. Most people that been in these streets or been in these wars know how dangerous and how much money that can be. So most people that's really into this life, most of these gangsters really try their best to avoid it.
And get out.
Because they know what's going to be the end result of it.
Word.
So we have to keep preaching. We gotta love each other. We gotta look out for the cookout.
Word.
We gotta big up our brothers and sisters, man. And please, man, just remember that, if it's something that you don't know how to do and we do, call up, DM me. I respond to everybody's DMs. If I don't know, V don't know, Masiyah know, we'll find out together. Look, Masiyah found out how to do everything. A lot of the stuff that she didn't know how to do on Google. You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
YouTube and different things of that nature. And then, it's other platforms, black platforms too, other media that show you. When we just had Sally Boy up here, he was, breaking down the transportation game, saying you ain't even need a CDL to start
right.
Get this trucking money. That's crazy.
Feel me?
All you need is your L's. All you need is your license. It's different ways around it. And if you know something that we don't, come up here. Don't be scared.
Word.
Don't be scared.
You just here to have conversation.
Be down with us. Give our people the game for free 99.
That's it.
You got to give out samples first. Everybody talking about, look, man, I'll come on your show, give me 2 bands. Nah, you can stay where you at then. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to get a game to the people for free 99. It hurt. It don't hurt. Give up an hour of talking, then they gonna want to deal with you like, well, this what it is, and then watch your phone start blowing up all crazy. Then
start clucking.
Your business will grow. Come on, man. You know how the game go, man. If you got a dope product, man, come holler at us. We here to big it up, man. We're gonna always be here to keep doing what we're doing, and with your help, I would like to give a shout out to everybody that donated to the cause to help us with our back to school drive. That's fire. I appreciate y'all. Everything we did, everything we giving out was free. We ain't charge people a dime. You understand what I'm saying?
Looking out for the cookout
with the squad. Or whatever the case may be. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate Masiyah. Well, she's an angel. This woman is amazing.
Word.
I can't even stress that enough there. I wish I knew some heavy-handed words to throw at her to explain how dope this woman is, man. And please check her out. I can't say it enough. Blues Art Room is the movement. She is the director of the art program for the KBGBF. She did this wonderful logo that you see.
That's right.
And you're going to see a lot more of that, and you're going to see a lot more. She's going to be back up here. I'm definitely going to get a couple of the other members of the KBGBF and MO Sound Group. I got to get push buttons and dot up here.
We're going to have them up there for some good combo.
We're going to talk about everything behind the MO Sound Group and all the crazy thing that they're doing, and we're here, and we're gonna put the locations up. It ain't hard for y'all to find. We don't duck nobody. If you want to talk, if we said something you don't like,
let's chop it up. Let's chop it up.
We'll talk about that too.
Let's chop it
up.
And
then get each other views so we can make this thing work. So
and we don't have to disrespect each other because we don't agree on stuff.
For real. People shouldn't feel comfortable. They just hit at a protest. At a protest. They cook somebody, 2-3 people. 2 people get killed. 1 person get injured. The person didn't even get locked up. Breonna Taylor killers still out, moving around.
That's
You
why it
understand?
keeps happening, because nothing's happening to them, and they
Exactly.
feel comfortable enough.
And I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I'm not saying everybody take up arms and start banging at people and stuff like that. Nah, because that's another war that we probably it'd be even hard to recover
We'll
from.
lose a lot more than we'll
Yeah,
gain.
but we have to find a way. And I think
Word.
one of the ways is if they see that, you know what, cool. A lot of these white supremacists is right here in our face. They all the way at the top. And they, you know, it's different little terms that you gotta learn. So you gotta pick up them books. You gotta start to look at them platforms like Roland Martin and different things like that where people that, you know, give you the game. It might not be as entertaining as you want. It might not be a whole bunch of people up there twerking, but they building up that brain. Your muscle, your brain is the most significant part, a muscle in the body, bro. You have to stay fit. Learning is exercise. You have to learn. You got to learn the game. And then once you learn it, listen, you are obligated once you learn something to give it to your, you know what I mean, to your family. Don't be no goofball and you got $1 billion, a whole bunch of mountains of knowledge in your head and you trying to keep it all to yourself. No, that's goofy. If you learn it, then share it with us so we all can learn. Look, man, it's enough money out here for all of us to get to that bag. To get to that bag. And in order to turn your bag into a vault, you got to become a superpower. And people with the knowledge and the know-how like you are needed. You understand what I'm saying? We need you. We need people like Masiyah. We need people like Sally Boy. We need people like Benedict. You know, Guerriere, Heights, Dollar. You know, we need people like you. We need people like Tom Gist that's just showing their creative side. You know, we need you. We need you. And to everybody else that's out there, with, you know, in their grandmother basement, like Masiyah started off, you know, sewing up a doll or learning some different moves or something that needs to come up here.
Drop it.
Come up here and show the world, man. Show the world so we can find you, so we can see where it's at.
And please, please remember, everybody out there, you're able to look down at the ground and not up at it. You blessed.
Peace, man. We'll see y'all next week, bro. We love you. We out and all that good stuff. And remember, ain't no nation
like a donation. All right.
We out.